And hello, friends. This is Ralph, and I am starting out a new video series that we are just going to take it one episode at a time. And I'm calling this the $1,000,000 Mindset Training. Some of this is stuff that I have picked up along the way in my own home-based business journey. But the most of this is actually stuff that I am picking up right now from Napoleon Hill and my studies in Napoleon Hill. I'm currently working on two of his books, Think and Grow Rich, the complete classic text, and The Law of Success. And then in an effort to facilitate my own growth and my own journey, I am working with a few different sponsors. One guy is a top earner in network marketing, and he's my sponsor in two different opportunities that I am in. And then I'm also in the Home Business Academy, in which we have two other top earners in the industry who are teaching us what they know. So, yeah, I've got a lot of different sponsors and advisors and people that are mentoring me and folks who have mentored me over the years. And what I thought I would do in these mostly audio, but I'll throw a few pictures up there too once in a while. But in this mindset series, what I'm going to do is just give value. This is the stuff that I wished I had been working on when I first started my home-based business journey back in 2011. Back in those days, I was able to establish my first business and do relatively well. I mean, we made a low five-figure income, but I never really knocked it out of the park. I never really got up to the six-figure range. That's my current goal now, is to become a six-figure network marketer by the end of the year, and then after that become a $1,000,000 earner in network marketing by the end of 2024. So that's my goal, and those are my two dates for achieving those goals. But this stuff that I'm going to be teaching and sharing in these videos is stuff that I really wished I had known 13 years ago. And I didn't. I spent a lot of time just trying to figure stuff out for myself, floundering, not really knowing why I was floundering. And of course, now I can see the main thing that was working against me was my mindset. And if I had taken the time to work on my mindset, going through mindset training, and there is a lot of that stuff out there, online, on video, on YouTube. If I had taken the time to go through that, I would have been much more successful a lot faster than what I have been now. So what we're going to be focusing on here is mindset training. I'm calling it $1,000,000 mindset training because I know folks that have been following this training who have achieved that, and I want to follow in their footsteps. Now, in this first episode, we're going to focus on a teaching of Napoleon Hill's, and this teaching is to have a definite purpose. A lot of people, myself included, will go through life not really having a clear purpose in life, not knowing what they want, how they want to achieve it. They will know, like, okay, I want $1,000,000. And I mean, okay, that's good. That's great. That's something. How do you want to make your $1,000,000? And a lot of people don't know. When I was first, thinking in terms of becoming rich and wanting to get rich, it was simply because I didn't want to have to work at the same cruddy job day in, day out that I had for many, many years. I spent many years in light industrial work, just doing really hard, difficult labor, especially in the summertime, sweating my tail off. And I want to be able to get into an industry where, I could just have money. the problem was I didn't know what industry I really wanted to be in. By the time I was 50, I still didn't really know what I wanted to be when I grew up. I went through a big chunk of my life without having a definite purpose. And I floundered. At one point, my wife and I were thinking, if we just go out and buy up a bunch of lottery tickets, play the scratchers, we'll get that money that way. And there was a couple of months that we spent, taking about 20, 30, $50 down to the gas station, buying up lottery tickets. And sometimes we would break even, sometimes we'd make a little money. Most of the times we would be losing money. And we finally gave up on that foolish dream. But yeah, even that, we did not have a definite purpose. And then I started reading Napoleon Hill, started reading his training, began to understand that, we all have a purpose in life. Most people don't know what that is. Some people take their entire life trying to find their purpose in life and never really finding it. And then other people are blessed, they're raised in a good family, they have all the breaks, they are able to figure out their purpose in life, they get support from their family, and they know from day one, getting out the starting gate, who they are, what they want, where they want to be in 5 years. I wasn't like that. I know a lot of people out there are not like that. But once you discover for yourself what your definite purpose is, then you can set goals, you can develop a plan for achieving that purpose, and you can start becoming successful in your chosen field. A good example of this is Bruce Lee. Now, those of you, this is dating me a little bit, but back in the 1960s, 1970s, Bruce Lee was a cultural phenomenon. He was the #1 kung fu guy. He left his home in Hong Kong, journeyed to the United States, got his education. He majored in philosophy, and he learned kung fu. He picked up a lot of stuff off the street. He picked up a lot of stuff from various masters, and he got his own system of kung fu developed. And that's what he wanted to do in life. His definite purpose was to be the top #1 kung fu guy in the world. Now, a lot of people may remember Bruce Lee. You can catch his movies on Amazon. You can buy them. You can rent them. A lot of exciting work that he did. He was Kato in the Green Hornet back in the 1960s. One of his brainchilds was the old TV series Kung Fu, and he pitched the idea to a Hollywood producer. The Hollywood producer liked the idea, and he thought, okay, we're going to make this. This is going to be great. I'm going to star in it. And they did make the TV series Kung Fu based on the idea given by Bruce Lee, but they didn't cast Bruce Lee in the starring role. Instead, they went with, who was it? Keith Carradine, David Carradine, one of the Carradines. and Bruce Lee was a little disappointed. They didn't go with a real kung fu guy. They went with a dancer. But, they had their reasons. They didn't think that the American public at that time was ready to accept this Asian guy as a mainstream TV hero. As a sidekick, yes, but as the main hero, they didn't think we were mature enough to handle that stuff, so Bruce Lee got turned down. But yeah, that was his brainchild, that was his baby, and he didn't let it get him down, though. He decided, okay, I struck out in this area, but I'm going to make my own movies, I'm going to continue. I'm going to be on this quest to be the top Asian actor in the world. And not everybody realizes this about Bruce Lee, but he was a student of Napoleon Hill's. He actually read Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. And it's funny because if you are a student of Napoleon Hill and you're also a student of Bruce Lee and some of Bruce Lee's quotes, you'll see that Bruce Lee sometimes quoted Napoleon Hill, perhaps, subconsciously without realizing it. But there's a lot of Bruce Lee quotes that were actually taken from Napoleon Hill. One of my favorite is that defeat is never final until it is accepted as such in the mind. When I first read that Bruce Lee quote, I thought, man, that is wisdom. That is great. Where did he get that from? I thought this was some Taoist wisdom that he had picked up in the Orient, in his native land of Hong Kong. And then I got reading through Napoleon Hill, saw almost the exact same quote. Defeat is never final until it is accepted as such in the mind. And realized that Bruce Lee had done such a good job of internalizing the teachings of Napoleon Hill that, he could just quote them without even thinking about it. And Bruce Lee he was a great student of Napoleon Hill, and he followed Napoleon Hill's plan, the first step being having a definite purpose. And what Napoleon Hill teaches is to write down on a piece of paper what your chief definite purpose is. What is your aim in life? What do you want your life to be about? And then, what do you desire? Write that down on a piece of paper. And then write out how you plan on getting that. Does not have to be an exact step-by-step roadmap on how to achieve your aim, but it does have to be something that you can start with. So find out what your chief definite purpose is. What is your goal in life? What is your aim? What is your duty, your dharma? And then what steps are you willing to take to get there? How do you want to make that money? And then write down the dates. Put some dates to your dream. If you don't put dates to your dream, they're just dreams. But you take a dream and you add a date to it, it becomes a goal. And that's what Napoleon Hill counsels to do in Think and Grow Rich and also the Law of Success, is to pin down what your dreams are, set a date for accomplishing your goals, and write down basically, not step by step, but, as well as you can, write down an essential plan for achieving your goal. And then finally, write this all on a piece of paper, read that piece of paper every morning after getting out of bed and every evening before going to bed. Keep your chief definite purpose in your mind at all times and let that become your guide. Now, Bruce Lee did a very good job of doing this. Matter of fact, I stumbled across a document online that was Bruce Lee's definite purpose that he wrote down. He took, the Think and Grow Rich. He read that book. Might as well say he took the course. And his chief definite purpose in life, number one, he wanted to become the highest paid Asian actor in the world. I don't have this document in front of me right now. I'm just kind of quoting and ad-libbing from memory. But that was his first goal. He wanted to wanted to have $1 million, wanted to be the top Asian actor, the most highly paid Asian actor in the world. He set a date for accomplishing that. And then he said, after that, I want to be the top kung fu fighter in the world. He wanted to be not just the most highly paid kung fu guy, he wanted to become a kung fu legend. And he set his date for that. And he said in his paper, I believe I have what it takes to achieve these goals. I will achieve these goals. And then he stated what he was willing to give in exchange for his success. See, as Napoleon Hill teaches in Think and Grow Rich and his other works, you don't get something for nothing. Everybody wants $1,000,000. Most everybody. There may be a few that don't. But a lot of people out there want to have $1,000,000, but they're not really willing to give anything for it. They just want to win the lottery, scratch a lot of tickets, and boom, hey, we become rich. You know, as Jeff Foxworthy once joked about the rednecks. He said, "We don't have 401ks, we play the lottery." And that was my plan, too, for the longest time. But now Bruce Lee, he wrote down, his goals, what he wanted, and in exchange for his dream, he wrote down what he was willing to give. And he wrote on his piece of paper that he was going to give the best performances that he was capable of giving. He was going to go out there and give the best kung fu performance, 110%, and he was going to just give as much as he could to thrill his audiences, to entertain people, and he was just going to be giving number one top performances day in, day out. And yeah, he was a real phenomenon when it came to, focusing on his physical fitness. He pushed himself. Maybe he pushed himself too hard because he did die young. But no, he pushed himself to attain his ends, and he achieved a lot in his short life. And I think it's a shame he died when he did. We could still have him around today. But, he lived a full life, and he went out there, he knew what he wanted, and he grabbed it. And yeah, he wrote all that down. This is what I want. This is my plan for getting it. This is what I'm willing to give in exchange for this level of success. And so yeah, Bruce Lee, a great student of Napoleon Hill, and one that we can learn from. The lessons that I've learned, both from Napoleon Hill and from Bruce Lee, is that, okay, I want to make $1,000,000 too. I want to be a top producer in my industry. The industry that I've chosen that makes sense to me is network marketing. And in order to achieve that success, I'm going to go out there, I am going to give some top-level training, I am going to help other people achieve what I want to achieve, because that's one of the beauties about network marketing. It's not a solo sport. It's not like, Kung Fu, where you can push yourself hard and train and do a lot of high kicking and, 10,000 kicks later you're a master. Now, this is something that's more of a team sport. Network marketing is. You raise yourself up to new heights by helping other people achieve those heights with you. It's, in network marketing, we make money by building teams, working with our teams, helping our teams become successful. And in order to do that, you have to do more than just share out your affiliate link. You have to also share out some value, share out some good training, and teach other people what you know. Let them know, okay, this is working for me right now. If you're having some problems, try this. And yeah, be out there motivating people, coaching them, helping them to attain the right mindset. Because in life, and especially in this industry of affiliate marketing, network marketing, and entrepreneurship, mindset is everything. If you think that you can do something, then you're going to go out there and you're going to try. And if you try hard enough, you will make it. If you don't think that you can do something, if you think honestly that you're incapable, the odds are stacked against you, circumstances are always against you, you won't even try. And that's one of the great quotes by Bruce Lee. He was once asked by a student, "What if circumstances don't let me attain my goals?" And Bruce Lee looked at his student and said, "Circumstances? Circumstances? I make my own circumstances." I mean, he was just dead set in his mindset that he was the master of his own ship, the master of his destiny, and he wasn't going to let outside circumstances get in his way. Yeah, he suffered some setbacks. He really should have been in the starring role of that Kung Fu series. But he made it anyway. He got turned down. He got rejected. He didn't let that stop him. He went out there. He kept right on working. He believed in himself, and he had that mindset of circumstances. Damn the circumstances. I'm going to create my own circumstances, and I'm going to make this happen. That is the result of having the proper mindset, having a definite purpose, and then becoming willing to do whatever it takes to achieve that goal. And like Napoleon Hill says, we live in a material world in which we don't get something for nothing. If we want value, we have to share value with other people. So if we want to receive, we have to give. And I mean, that's the beauty of, a lot of esoteric systems like the Kabbalah. It's the art of giving while receiving, and it's a very beautiful science. That's a whole video series in and of itself. But you've got to be able to give in order to receive. You reap what you sow, and if you're willing to give top value, eventually top value will find its way back to you. And so that's really what has inspired me to create this video audio series. Is that, I was looking over my YouTube channel, and I was seeing a lot of videos that were just basically, me promoting my affiliate offers and saying, hey, buy this, hey, try this, hey, buy this, hey, why haven't you bought this yet? And it just came to my attention here that I need to focus on giving value. I've learned a lot over the years. I need to share a lot more of what I've learned over that time period, in the hopes that not only might it attract a customer my way, but in the hopes that it'll help somebody else, paying it forward, paying it back, helping other people achieve the ends that I myself want to achieve. Because we live in a rich universe. That's my mindset. We don't live in a universe of lack. We live in a universe of abundance. And it is by giving that we receive. And if you truly believe that, this is where a lot of Napoleon Hill's teachings are rooted in. If you really believe that, then by helping other people, you know that you're helping yourself. And it doesn't leave you poorer, doesn't leave you broker. If you're sharing wisdom with other people, that gives them a little easier time in life, attaining their goals, finding their purpose, and making their money, and making their life in this material world, then that also boomerangs back on you. The energy that we put out into the universe is the same energy we begin to receive back. So yeah, I just got looking at my YouTube channel, my social media posting, all that stuff, and I just looked at it and thought, boy, I'm being pretty salesy here. Maybe just a little bit too salesy. Maybe I need to focus on giving back. Maybe I need to focus on helping potential teammates. And so that's my mindset now. When I'm making videos, I'm thinking, okay, what pearls of wisdom have I picked up that I can share to let somebody on my team, give them a little easier time making it in this industry? And what can I share with other people, whether they're on my team or not? What can I share with other people to help them become more successful? And yeah, you do that with the right attitude, with the right mindset, and eventually all that good energy that we put forth into the universe will come back. It's not that we give so that we can receive. We give for the joy of giving. But, the energy that we put forth eventually is the energy that we get back. That's just the karmic rule of the universe. That's how things are set up in this material world. And so you can either fight it, not give anything, and wonder why everybody's against you, or you can just roll with it. Give your best with joy, with love, with gratitude, and then watch good things eventually start coming back to you. So it all starts with the first step, having a definite purpose. Why are you on this planet? What is your industry? What are your hopes? What are your dreams? What really motivates you to get out of bed in the morning? Do you have a definite purpose? What definite purpose can you adopt that would really give your life meaning and joy and give you something big to shoot for? I can't answer that for you. Everybody's got to figure out their own way in their own time. So yeah, what is your definite purpose? Find it, start setting some goals, and go for it. Friends, thanks for dropping by. I think I've gone on long enough. This is Ralph signing out. If you want to follow me in a business, one business that I highly recommend, especially for the mindset training that we get, is the Home Business Academy. It's got mastermind group meetings that take place several times a week. I'm taking like 3 and more hours a day just going through the training, attending the mastermind groups, asking questions. And I mean, it is a great opportunity. And it also pays 80% commissions. It's an affiliate program, teaches you how to do affiliate marketing or network marketing, got a boatload of great tools and mindset trainings, and some of the wisdom that I'm sharing here in these videos, and will be sharing, in future videos, is coming from Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich, and a company that is based on his philosophy, the Home Business Academy. So if you want to check that out, see if it's right for you, go ahead, go to my link, Ralph's Home Biz with a Z, ralphshomebiz.com, and check that out. I'll put the link in the video and in the video description here. And yeah, check it out, see if that works for you. And if you'd like to join my team, so to speak, Home Business Academy, it's not like network marketing where we're really one big gigantic team. But yeah, if you want to join the family, go ahead. We'd love to have you. So that's all for now. This is Ralph signing out. Catch you in the next update, my friends, and have a great day.